Woo! What's going on, guys? Almost Form coming at you guys today with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about day 6 of the Lions training camp. It was underway. Thanks to guys like Michael O'Hara and Tim 20man for reporting this so I can get this out to you guys as well, because I am not in attendance. Hopefully one day I will get to the Lions training camp myself. But today I guess it was a defensive dominated day for day 6. They were getting after the quarterback. Guys like Aleem McNeil, Charles Harris, and Hutch all stood out today. Hutch had 2 sacks, one from the inside at the 3 tech and then one on the outside. Don't know who he was going up against. Was not reported, so I don't really know. But this is a really good sign. You know, he got dominated yesterday. You know, he got introduced to the NFL by T.J. Hawkinson getting knocked on his butt. Sewell handled him pretty good too as well. And it's just a good sign from the youngster. This is what you want to see. This is what you want to hear about. You know, if he doesn't go into a shell and just not produce the next day. This is a good thing that he comes out and plays well. Now, you know, you got guys on the internet saying stuff like this kid, you know, after yesterday, calling him a bust, calling him, you know, this and that. He's not worth the number 2 pick. I can't believe we took this guy. There was even a guy out there that I was having a conversation with on one of those Lions groups, telling me how he got dominated both days in a row. I'm like, well, dude, if you know, pay attention. He didn't get dominated today. He actually had a great day, played well. He had 2 sacks, did a lot of good things today. So don't like. And the reason why guys do this is, or like, you know, fans, whatever, they lie. They just lie because they don't like the pick. And they're just going to tell you something. They'll just make stuff up. Like, you know, like if you're going to lie about sports or about football, man, like lie to your girlfriend, man, lie to your wife, lie to your friends. Don't lie on social media. Like, don't lie on social media because you're going to get like outed. You're going to get figured out. Like this guy just comes because he wanted Jordan Davis at 2. Okay. That's fine. You don't like the Hutchinson pick. That's cool. Not everybody has to get on board with the Hutchinson pick. Hutchinson wasn't even my first choice. I still wanted Kayvon Thibodeau. Hutch was my next choice, but I wanted Thibodeau. I don't even know what he's doing in Giants camp right now, to tell you the truth. And I'm a Giants fan. I have not been even keeping up with Giants camp at all. So I don't really even know what's going on over there. But if you're gonna like talk about players, you know, like, and if you don't like said player, that's fine. But don't lie about it. Don't, especially on social media, because you're going to get figured out immediately. Like this guy says that I couldn't have a debate with him. I was obviously a guy that can't be debated with. He can't have a different opinion. I'm like, bro, you can have all the opinions you want. You have your opinion. This is a debate. You're lying to try to prove a point, and I proved you wrong. Now you're just upset about it. Now you're butthurt. And that's exactly what it was. Making up lies to try and prove a point never works. Not in this day and age. Not when we when we go on the intrawebs. You know what I mean? So just don't lie, guys. Just don't lie about stuff like that. Be sure to have some facts. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion too, but have a little bit of facts if you're going to go hard. If you're going to go hard in the paint, man, have facts. Have a little bit. Don't say that Hudson got dominated 2 days in a row when he didn't. When it's clearly he didn't. Okay? So I'm done with that. But it was a very physical day overall. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Will Harris got into it. They were beaking at each other all practice. Lots of bodies flying around. Some going on the ground. Some big-time collisions. A little more than normal, but the coaches let it go. So that's their deal. The scramble drill took place. Jared Goff managed to escape one drills. And one thing Jared Goff doesn't really do well at is run. But he's kind of an underrated scrambler when he does run. He's a pretty decent athlete. Kind of looks lanky. Kind of looks, you know, Tom Brady-ish out there a bit. But he's kind of a little bit underrated as an athlete. He really is. We don't want him running around out there. Trust me. But he managed to get away. Went to his left, planted, hit DJ Chark deep on the left sideline. Nice to see that chemistry going between him and DJ Chark as well. did some bad news did come about though. Wide receiver Quintez Cephas did go down with an injury. It looks like it could be a leg, a knee. Not really too sure what the injury is, but he went up to get a ball, made an acrobatic catch between him and Jeff Okuda. Okuda actually had some good coverage on him, and he went up and got it, came down hard, didn't get up for several minutes, and he had to get up by trainers, had to get walked off by trainers. He did end up walking off though, but he didn't return to practice, so don't know what the severity of the injury is, but it doesn't look good, I don't think. Hopefully it's not a torn ACL or anything like that, or anything to do with a tear or a tendon. Kind of hoping that hopefully maybe it's just a knee sprain, but it didn't look good. So we'll get more news on that down the road. I haven't heard anything just quite yet. Running back Jamar Jefferson did have a long touchdown run for 6. Yeah, he made a really nice move to the outside, tiptoed on the sidelines, and just went, showed off his speed. He's got some decent speed, man, for a running back. He's getting pushed even further now. He's already been pushed down the totem pole of this running back situation by Craig Reynolds. The signing of Justin Jackson just does not help his chances out at all. He could be a camp cut. I've called this guy being a possible bubble player now. I think it gets even more of a chance of him getting cut now. I know he's only a second-year guy, but Justin Jackson coming here doesn't help him. Like I said, it's not a good sign for him. He needs to smarten up. He needs to get better at what he can do. We know he's got the physicality. We know he's got the ability. I think it's a lot of mental. I think it's a lot of mental things with Jamar. I think it's upstairs that he needs to get right, and hopefully he can do that. Good sign that he had a nice day today. One-on-one drills took place. It was wide receivers versus DBs today, and Chark looking smooth, separating from Amani Aruorie for a big gain, and then he made a diving catch later on in the drill as well too. Came back up unscathed, which is good because he does have a little bit of an injury history, but he was looking good. UDFA Khalil Pimpleton is another guy to keep an eye on. Can move. He blew by safety Brady Breeze and ran away from him on the same drill. Pimpleton's going to be another guy too that's going to be asked to step up now if Cephas is out for a significant time. His chances of making the team will go up if Cephas is out. Trinity Benson, another guy too that's going to need to step up as well. St. Brown gave a real nice shoulder shake to a newly acquired safety, Deshaun Elliott, to create some space for a catch. Amon-Ra St. Brown, man, he's a really good route runner. He's a smart kid. He's a physical kid. Very heady, very active. He's very football-oriented guy. Sticking around after practice, doing that his traditional 202 catches after practice that he does on the jugs machine. He's an all-around pro, man. At such a young age, it's incredible. Then safeties Tracy Walker and Deshaun Elliott putting in some extra work and did some working on their footwork drills and pass coverage, trying to get better for that. I love seeing that Tracy Walker's doing this because we can already see that Tracy Walker has improved his pass coverage skills already this year by some of the reports out there already. And Deshaun Elliott, man, he hasn't had I personally don't think he's had a great camp, to tell you the truth. Obviously I haven't seen all of it or heard all of it, but this is a guy that is probably going to be the safety pairing up with Tracy Walker. As of right now, he needs to get better. And there's more Malcolm Rodriguez news, the rookie out of Oklahoma State. He filled the hole and popped Craig Reynolds pretty good at the line of scrimmage. Kelvin Shepard taking notice. He also blew up a short pass and got to running back Godwin Igwebuike. He's showing that he's got the skill set to play this game. Apparently him and Chris Spielman have been spending a lot of time together too. Spielman teaching him the game and telling him about being a smaller linebacker, in stature, in height and stuff like that. Not to let it get to his head and just kind of overcome that, which is great on Spielman's part. He's a consummate pro too. When he played, he was just a grinder, a guy that took his lunch pail to work every day. Love Spielman. And then Seibert and Patterson there's a kicking war going on in Detroit right now. They did kicks of 38, 43, 48, and 53. Seibert hit all four of his. Patterson missed one at 53 yards going wide right. And then we got some more news no, that's it, man. There was some other, Aiden Hutchinson did stick around though after practice today and did some more D lineman work where they put this contraption. It's like, I don't know what the thing's called. It's like a netting. It's low to the ground. It makes you get low to the ground. It makes you not come up. It makes you not come up and like, hit your head on this thing. You have to literally go underneath this thing and get low, keep low. Hutchinson stuck around and did a bunch of reps on those by himself. It looked like, from the picture I saw, it didn't look like any other D linemen were with him. But that was it, man. I love the fact that Hutchinson's out here working. You got Alvin Raw. Unfortunately, we got some bad news about Quintez Cephas, but hopefully he gets a little bit better. But all in all, good day for Detroit Lions. Pretty sure defense won this day today, though. There wasn't a lot to report about the offense. So good to see the defense stepped up, man. So that's good, man. But thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. Thanks for paying attention. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the bottom right. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, get all my videos. Don't forget to like and comment. What do you guys feel about day 6? Let's go. One pride, baby. Go Lions. Boom.